The biggest bull run in crypto is coming in 2026, and this time AI will change everything. But I'm not telling you to go all in into a random coin and hope for a moonshot. That's what most YouTube videos say, and often it ends really bad. What I do is different. I set up a powerful AI to make trades 24/7 without guessing and no emotions. In fact, it is the same set and forget system more than 300 PC professionals are using, and they average around 8% every single month. By the way, to get access to all of these indicators for free and learn in more detail how to install this system, just check the link in the description and you will get them. That being said, let's get started. Alright guys, so I'm here on my computer, and first let me get started by sharing with you how this system makes money 24/7. So here, for example, we can see one of our trading bots that I set up with about 17K has done a 2.56% in a bot profit and a 2.58% in PNL. So when it comes to how much money it has actually made, well, that's actually pretty easy. We add up the 437, which is the bot profit, plus the 441, which is the total PNL. Once we add up those two values, then this bot alone has done around close to $900 in profit in just 18 days with a 17K investment. Here's another one. This one has been going not so well, but to be fair, the market has been going down, which is another thing that can also protect you. This is where I set up my first buy order, and then the price of the cryptocurrency has gone down around 22% in 28 days, yet the bot is down in theory only 4%, although it has done a 1% in bot profit. Our goal here is to find a cryptocurrency with high volatility, set up the bot with the optimum settings, and finally deploy it so it can make anywhere between 0.10 up to 1% every single day. And just to share, this is my live account. You can see demo is turned off here. Let me share with you another example. This is another bot that I have been running for about 25 days. It has done more than $500 in profit from a $5,000 investment, close to $400 in bot profit, and close to $200 in PNL, and it's currently averaging 0.30% a day. So its first month, it's on track to hit 9% a month. So far, in 25 days, it has taken close to 1,000 trades, and every time it's selling, it's making close to $1 in profit. So this is how the system works, guys. So first, let's get into the cryptocurrency. For this, we're going to head to CoinMarketCap, and we will use these filters here. First, we will be using the exchange. So for the sake of this example, I'm going to set up a bot in Coinbase. By the way, to have access to all of the coins that are proven to work, just check the link in the description and you will get them for free. Then in the market cap, we will do at least 100 million in market cap, and in the maximum, well, we're not going to set any maximum. For trading time, we will do at least 3 years and then apply. Then we will click on from the lowest market cap to the highest, and we'll just start searching for a cryptocurrency. You know, we're not looking for the next cryptocurrency that will do 100x or anything like that. We're just searching for something with strong volatility that so the bot can place a lot of buy and sell orders. As you know, between when the bot makes a buy and then a sell order, that distance is, well, that's the profit, right? And that's what we're going to be making tons of it. Now I'm looking into this one. You can also check the columns and align this to use these settings here. You want to make sure you can see the overview. But so far, I'm liking this one, cow. So we'll click on all. We can see there is a lot of things going on here. There's a lot of ups and downs. So that's exactly what we're aiming for. Now I'm gonna go back to my Bitscap account. I'll set it up the bot in demo, but we will do the grid bot and then Coinbase as the exchange. Then you can set up your investment amount as well. And finally, the cryptocurrency. So once you set up the investment amount, say it's $10,000, you will go to the daily time frame and just define the range. What do I mean by that? Well, you want to ensure that when you set up your bot, you cover enough price action. So when we have, because it will likely happen, when we have a 60, 70, 80% drop, this bot is protected. It means that it can still cover enough price action. Notice how we did have a downtrend here,
about 100 days, but also something that I'm noticing here, the bot was able to place a lot of sell orders here, right? So it wasn't only buying, it was also selling. But to make sure that it can sell and sell at a profit, at a high profit, we need to have the optimum settings. So how do you figure out the optimum settings? Well, for that, you're going to zoom out, and then using this tool called price range, you want to figure out from the top to the bottom. We want to do just the sideways movement. We don't want to do the huge skyrockets like this. We want to just take into consideration what is the sideways movement overall. We're going to get a number, usually between 50 to 80%, depending on how volatile the coin is. In this case, it seems to be pretty freaking volatile because it's around 67%. So the cryptocurrency will be moving up and down a lot, which is a good thing because that's at the end of the day what we're looking for. So now what we do is we're going to backtest the last 120 days. That is to get an idea of what can be expected in profits every single day and also optimize your bot for the best settings. So what we do, we select this tool called price range, and I like to just figure out the last 120 days. Here's a secret. If you backtest a downtrend and your bot still makes a solid profit, you find yourself a winner because it means that it can make a profit. If it makes a profit during the downtrend, then it will definitely make a nice profit in the uptrend and sideways movement. So right now, I will backtest these where the cryptocurrency drop around 50%, and then we had a bit of sideways movement. But I will backtest it with a 67% grid range, which is like the overall price action that I will want the bot to cover. So we will do something like this. Then we set the low price here and the high price here. We just want to have a feeling of, okay, say I go back in time in September 3rd, 2025, and I set up the bot here. But if I did set up the bot back then, what would be the profit right now that I would have? Would I be in a loss? Could I be break even? Could the bot perform horrible? So that's kind of like what we want to do. We don't want to set it up right now. We just want to have a feeling of how it can perform during this downtrend per se, or over the last 120 days. So let's go ahead and do this. So I'll just click on manual adjustment, and we're going to start with we can start with 1.10%, and then we're going to scale this up to around 2%, and then figure out what will be the highest percentage. Then in history, just select this as September, and then okay, there we go, 120 days, and then we click on backtest, and now we see. Okay, so we got up around an 8.28%. Not bad considering the cryptocurrency drop more than 50%. It's pretty good so far. But I'm sure we can do better. So let's do 1.3%. And let's give it a backtest. Okay, 8.78. Not so good. There's not so much this difference. But now with this 1.5%, and we went from 7%, or actually 8% to 9.11%. So that's better, but I'm sure we can actually find something even better. Let's try 1.6%. Okay, we're getting close to the 10%. Let's see if we can get to the 10%. And again, guys, we are not looking for 100% plus because at the end of the day, we're using conservative settings. We're profiting regardless of where the market is heading. In fact, this backtesting that I'm sharing with you right now, the one that we're doing literally live here, is when the cryptocurrency dropped more than 50%. So nobody shows you this stuff, right? Everybody's showing you the 100 plus backtesting, but guys, like we're literally backtesting a downtrend. And if we can get an 10% in a downtrend over the 120 days, like 4 months, that is already pretty good, right? Because it means that we can do twice or 3 times more when the market goes sideways, or even when the market goes up, we can make 5 times more. So I'm just going to finish this with 1.8 and then do 1.9. Awesome. Okay, so we hit the 10%. Let's do 1.9. See if we get a higher percentage. 10.40%. And I'll just do 1.95. I try not to go above the 2% because then the distance is too big and sometimes the bot can get stuck without placing any trades. Now, if you're wondering, this grid step percentage is the distance between the buy and the sell order. So if I set this to 5, you will notice every time it takes longer for the bot to place a buy and a sell order, or at the same time, it can take a lot of strong movements for the bot to place these buy and sell orders. Now, if we use a 1.10%, you will see that will be a lot more often. They will happen frequently, but also the profit per trade will be smaller. So you want to find the sweet spot between making sure the bot places a lot of buy and sell orders, but ensuring that profit is big enough, especially is and 5 to 10 times bigger than the fee, right? So when we do the backtesting with the 1.95% grid step percentage, we are making about $4.85 per trade, and we're paying close to we're paying 0.73 cents in USDC. So it's pretty good because our profit to fee ratio is really, really good. It's around 5 to 1. So probably even more than that. So that's good. This is exactly what we want. The bot is profitable when the cryptocurrency goes down more than 50%. We're using optimum settings to cover enough price action, and we're also setting up the bot with a cryptocurrency with a lot of volatility and that has been on the market for more than 3 years. So now the final thing we have to do is just move this grid range here with the 67%. So notice how much price action we are covering now. We just readjusted. So we're covering a lot of price action. We're pretty much safe here. The cryptocurrency could go down 40, 50, 60%, and we're still going to be trading, of course. And as I showed you as well, we're still going to be making a profit, since when a cryptocurrency goes down in value, it doesn't go down in value like this, but instead it goes down and up. So when you have the right system, the bot will make you a profit as long as you have the optimum grid step percentage. All right, guys. So all we have to do left is just ensure trailing up is on, pump protection on, trailing down on as well. We click on continue and then start the bot. And this is how you successfully set up a crypto trading bot that will earn you anywhere between 5 to 20% a month in passive income, fully hands off.
All right, guys, I hope this video makes sense. And if you want me and my team handle everything for you and you just get guaranteed results, then check the link in the description and book a call.